In this video, grade 8, we're going to be solving for the missing side length, which I'm going to call the length. We are given the area, and the other constant we are given is the width. So we're going to start with the formula area equals length times width. We're going to simplify this expression by getting rid of the multiplication sign and writing it down as LW. The next step is to substitute our constants for our variables, and the first constant I have is the area. So I have 120 centimeters squared, which equals L, and our W is 45 centimeters. We're going to get rid of the brackets by multiplying by the invisible 1. So 1 times 120 is 120 centimeters squared, which equals L times 45. And this is an interesting situation because you have a variable multiplying by a constant. So we write it such as this. L times 45 centimeters is 45 centimeters L. The next step is to isolate for L, so we want to remove the 45 centimeters from the right-hand side of the equal sign. So we have to do the opposite operation. So right now 45 centimeters is multiplying by the L, so we need to divide by 45 centimeters. Whatever you do to one side, you have to do to the other. So 120 divided by 45 is 2.666. So I'm going to round it to 7. Now centimeters squared divided by centimeters. You maybe remember when you have two variables that are the same and with exponents and you're dividing them, that you subtract your exponents. So you get centimeters to the 1. We can also just write that as centimeters. I'll get rid of this now because I'm going to need this space. And on the right hand side we have 45 divided by 45, which is 1. And then the same thing here, we have centimeters to the 1 divided by centimeters to the 1. And of course when you have two variables that are the same bases, that have and you're dividing them, you subtract your exponents. So 1 take away 1, centimeters 0, and of course centimeters to the centimeters, or centimeters to the exponent 0 is just 1. So we end up with 1 times 1 times L. I'll get rid of this so it's not so confusing. Okay, the next step is, there's nothing to do on the left-hand side, but we have 1 times 1, which is 1, times L, which is L. So this in here, with your exponents, is the real learning. That's what you need to know right here. Okay? So, how to divide your bases that are the same to get your exponents, etc. So right in here, I'll make it more clear. This section right in here, and this section right in here. That's the real learning for